Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about talking with Jesus. Now, I have made many movies with Jesus in it since I started this YouTube channel. Now, I'm sure that Xena and Gabrielle are going to have Jesus in their next movie with them. The Sailor Soldiers are going to probably have one with them in it too, and I'm sure the Power Rangers probably will as well. Anyway, regardless of that, a lot of people might ask me exactly what things would I ask him. Well, the last time that he was on our YouTube channel was back in December, and it goes like this. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Jordan. First off, Jesus, what happened to your hand? Got broke. Somebody who had this statue, I guess, or figurine, or whatever you want to call it, broke the hand off before it was donated to the Goodwill. I think out of all the ones I've seen, I think this one's the best one. Yeah, it is. I would say it is. So, Jesus, I want to ask you something. How do you feel about the Easter Bunny being a part of Easter, or at least being associated with Easter? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm sure a lot of people would wonder if the Easter Bunny being a part of Easter or associated with Easter was a bad thing or a good thing. Now, a lot of people are going to say that Jesus would have a problem with it, but we don't really know, okay? A lot of people would say that it shouldn't be done, that it's a besmirchment on the Christian holiday, and things like that. Well, the Easter Bunny's okay. He doesn't really do any harm, But Easter, is about my trials and tribulations, about, being captured by the Asian Israeli authorities, trying to be found guilty of crime against misdeeds, sent to the European Romans, they find me innocent, and back and forth until eventually I was crucified, and then died on the cross for all the misdeeds that all men and women have made. Since God loved human beings so much, God loved men and women so much, he wanted that he had me carry out that goal, to give eternal life to everybody, so they could all go to heaven easier. Well, yes, Jesus, that is true. That is the reason why we celebrate Easter. There's Good Friday, where the trials happen and your death. Then there's Holy Saturday, where people waited to see what was going to happen. Then there was Easter Sunday, when God actually did raise you from the dead and open the gate of heaven so everybody could go through, giving everybody forever life. That is right. Well, here's one question, Jesus, I always want to ask you. You're going to be with the Sailor Fighters, right? Yes, sometime this week. You're going to be with the Power Rangers. I assume I will be with them. You're going to be with Xena and Gabrielle next, right? Obviously, yeah, probably going to be with them next. Then with the Sailor Fighters, and probably with the Power Rangers too, I imagine. Well, anyway, there we go. So that was my talk with Jesus Christ. I know there's going to be some people up there, some people here are going to like it, some who won't. Some people that said that I was besmirching, and I wasn't even doing that. And I want to say I unlook God, and I unlook Jesus, since what they did for us. For what God did, since God loved men and women so much. And since God and what Jesus went through, what God had Jesus go through for us. The mission, the goal that God had Jesus fulfill. His whole life was about teaching people how to be kinder and loving each other, healing people of their illnesses and stuff. And also, making miracles, making good things happen. And also dying on the cross for all the misdeeds that all men and women would make. since God loved us so much, he was willing to have Jesus carry out that goal. So that's it. And by the way, Lucifer, you lost that day. Lucifer, you lost that day. Yeah, it was a loss. Another loss. You lost that day, Lucifer. So, whatever goals you may have in mind, remember, you lost every one of them. Every goal you made was stopped. God stopped you every time. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.